Hello. Okay, so I'm gonna be doing like a review. I've literally just been to see A Mother's Instinct or Mother's Instinct. It's 23:10. Okay. It's night time. Yes, I did see it late. I've just gotten back. I sorted out my cats and now I'm kind of gonna do this review. Essentially because I have no one to talk to about it. The people I went to see it with, never want to talk about it, so I thought I'd just do a review because people might talk to me about it, like how they thought of it and if they've watched it. But essentially, right, so I went to see this. I've seen the trailer, I saw the trailer before I even went to see it, and I thought obviously Anne Hathaway's character was going to be somebody who lost a child because he fell from the railing, right, doing whatever with that bird box, and then she was gonna I don't know if she was in the trailer. I don't know if it was going to be from jealousy or from she thought it was the other lady's fault. But obviously, in the actual film, she played it very well. Sometimes Anne Hathaway's character really scared me. I actually didn't know if she was being serious sometimes or if the crazy eyes she was giving were going to be she was going to attack somebody, or she was going to be because I was always scared when she was with Jessica's character, and I was always scared when she was with the child. Oh my god, I've forgotten everyone's names already, but I should have written the names down at least. But anyway, no, I was really scared, and I think the main part that annoyed me was the fact that the in the end, I really thought that they were gonna be fine, and Jessica's character was gonna come back and kill Anne's character, but she literally just died in the fire, in the smoke. I guess it was a gas thing, right? A gas kill. But I really thought she was gonna come back and just kill her, and I didn't think that. I kind of hated the ending because of the fact that the boy lost his best friend and then his grandmother and then his parents. How more messed up can you be? He already was distant because of his best friend dying, and then killing his parents as well. She obviously isn't in her sane mind and she only wanted him. But it's absolutely awful that she killed his parents. Obviously she needed him for her own grief and for her own thoughts and everything. And I just thought, oh my god, this poor kid. I wonder if he's gonna wake up one day and realize she literally chloroformed him, and then if he's gonna think about the fact that maybe she killed his parents. I don't know if that's going to happen to him. Obviously, when I think about these things, I think about, the future, what could happen then. But, he obviously loved this lady because, it's his best friend's mum. And it's, the mum, the mums were best friends. So, obviously, he's going to trust her. He's not going to think, anything bad about her. It's just so awful. But I think they really did, obviously, Anne Hathaway, Jessica, they're both amazing actresses. I've never seen the two guys before, but they were really good. I think the kid actors were good. I think the boy who died definitely wasn't a stronger actor as the boy who was actually living. And I do wish I remembered names, but I'm pretty sure it's easy to follow who I'm not even talking about. But then I do think the ending was the disappointing part for me. As soon as it was happening, I was my entire being just dropped. I was oh my god, what? Because in a way I love the ending, in a way I hate the ending, because it's different to what other shows or other films would do. But it's so bad, it's so bad for the child, but it's so good in a story perspective. I don't know how to feel about it, and I was trying to talk about it with the people I went with, but nobody really cared. So I don't know, I think the acting was amazing though. Like Anne, as I've said, like she scared me with her eyes. Like she did such a good job. And the scream she let out when she realised that her son had fallen off the roof, like as soon as she realised, I was like, oh my god, that must be awful. Like I couldn't even imagine that. But then obviously it's hard to know what to do in that situation. So the other mum, like she just went back into her house. Like she was distraught as well. Like we can't even lie. Like she obviously loved this child, and I do think that it played a role in the fact that like when he was on the roof, or when he was on the balcony, she couldn't fit through the hole, but then in the hedge. But then obviously when it was her own child on there, she did fit through the hedge. Like I think it is just a mother's like thing to like just want to get their own child. And obviously because Anne Hathaway, like as her being, she was literally just like vacuuming whilst her child was on that balcony, you know. So she obviously would beat herself up, but obviously she beats herself up a lot, but she hates her best friend now because she thinks it's her fault as well. Like I honestly wonder if she thinks it's more the friend's fault than it is her fault. You know, I do wonder that, because she obviously wanted to kill everybody that was related to her in some way. Like she killed the husband's mum, and but obviously what that woman said to her wasn't very nice. Like she said like stuff about, you know, trying to be happy and it's supposed to be his birthday and stuff like that, and like you probably shouldn't be here and things. And I'm like, why would you say that to her? Like that's so insensitive. Like I didn't like that she said that to her, because she has the right to be there. Like he invited her, he's a child, he invited her there, he thinks of her as a friend. So like obviously she's gonna go because she cares about this child. And I really did think she was gonna change her mind, you know, like when he was like suicidal and stuff. I thought because he was like gonna jump off that ledge because they were fighting, like the mums were fighting. I thought she was gonna change her mind and be like, you know, I should just forget about this whole revenge thing because, you know. And obviously that's what the other mum, that's what the mum thought too, because she literally had like forgiven her. She, you know, she apologized to her and everything. And I just thought, oh my god, obviously this is wrong, because she's obviously still going to be evil. And I really hated the fact that she, like, they just died in that house gas thing, you know? Like, why did that have to happen? When she was getting like the chloroform and the gloves on to kill her husband, I just knew that was a wrap there. She was obviously going to try and kill the other people, because like she was willing to kill her own husband. Like obviously something was going to go wrong. She was obviously, because he was trying to get her to not let the other kid in the house and stuff. She only cares about that child at this point. She didn't care about anyone else. Should I do a rating? I don't know. Some people do ratings, right? I think out of 5, let's say out of 5, I would give this a 4. Because I actually do like this film. Like, I think the ending was just so, like, I think I had to rethink about it on the drive back. It was just very, like, I was shocked at the ending, because I really did think that she was gonna come back alive and she was just gonna, like, fight her again. You know, I didn't think she was gonna just die in that gas house thing. Like, I really did think she was gonna come back and, like, whack her in the face or something when she was cleaning all the gloves and stuff and the pots and pans and glasses and stuff. I didn't think she was gonna just die next to her husband like that. I really did think she was gonna wake up. But I guess it's more. I guess it's more like real because she would not have woken up that quick after chloroform, like on a tissue or whatever. So it makes more sense that it would be that way. But anyway, yeah, I would give this a 4 out of 5. I think that was really good. I think that there is a scene that I wanted to talk about as well. There's the kid with the ginger hair, the curls. When he was like screaming after he found out his rabbit doll was in the coffin. That was such a good scene, like his acting in that scene, like when he was screaming for his doll and stuff, and then obviously the dad was like berating him and like telling him that he was wrong for that. But then the mum was like, it's his toy, why did she do that? I think that at that point it was obvious that she was trying to get revenge and she was trying to make that family look bad. But I really do think that boy, like, that was such a good acting job. Like, I think that probably was his best, like, acting part in the whole film for me. But, like, he did a really good job throughout, I think. I think at the first part, I was a bit iffy on him and the other kid, but, like, they did a good job. Like, I think he really did a good job acting next to Anne and Jessica. Anyway, yes, I think it was a good film. I don't really know if there's anything else to say about it, but yeah, those are like the main parts that I just wanted to talk about. But goodbye.
That was a lot of like nonsense.
Can but be kidding.